let's have some fun with this last debate topic, which is definitely gonna be what we kind of link to. Who is the best tag team of this era? Now, what we're talking about is um, how do we want to spin what this era is? So, modern era of wrestling. I guess we can shoot from what do we want to do? Like 2015 to 2026. We'll use the last 11 years. We're gonna go
Oh,
last 10 years.
we'll go with
Okay.
that area.
So, okay, we'll go with that. So, who we looking at for the last
Awesome
era?
truth.
Say again.
Awesome truth.
Awesome truth. It's not a bad pick. I kind of dig. I dig it. I dig it. What's your reasonings behind picking the awesome truth?
Longevity, and they're awesome.
And that's the truth.
It is the truth.
Go on, Lou. What you got?
Not that fucking pick.
Well,
The New Day,
that's fair.
longest reigning tag team champions. Always have the crowd pop when they come out. Knows how to play to the crowd. The anywhere from the pancakes to the bootios. To Kofi Kingston getting eliminated, and somehow they're always there to make sure that he doesn't get to the floor. I think overall, it was the New Day is the best tag team out there.
It's a solid pick. I can't even front. Like the New Day, I think the New Day has been like on the biggest era, right? The biggest stages, right? Um, I'm gonna I'm gonna go with one right now that just kind of seems like I would hope is not a no brainer, but I mean right now they're in AEW and they're currently the tag team champions because the revival slash FTR have definitely done it in every promotion, like almost literally every promotion. You're talking about guys from NXT, SmackDown, Raw, New Japan, ROH, AEW. Did they have like the AAA tag titles at one time? Like
Yes.
they were they were holding all the titles. They had all the I think they had the Impact titles at one time. I don't know. They putting on banger matches every single time to turn around. We talk about the you're talking about the NXT titles, and the matches they had with DIY. Then you can talk about the New Day. You can talk about matches that they had with the Young Bucks. You can talk about matches that they've had with insert team, and they've always killed it, right? Like, let's be fair, man. The three matches they did with the Briscoes, bruh, bruh. They run tag team wrestling. I think right now I have to go with FTR. Definitely is my favorite tag team of this era.
FTR is hard to argue. Very, very hard to argue. You're right. They have gone just about everywhere. They have won just about it. You could just as easily say they are modern day Dudley Boys, who have
Mm.
gone everywhere, who have won every title. And by the way, Lou, the Usos are the longest reigning tag team champions. Moving on. Yeah, FTR is a very solid pick for that. Uh, I'm trying to think of one that would honestly top that. You could argue Street Profits, but then it goes back to FTR has more. If you're looking at it from that standpoint, FTR has the more collective title wins
Yeah,
and more company appearances. Man, that's a solid pick, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
and I would tell you this, man. If I was to pick a second one, it would be the Usos, 100%. Because I mean, anytime that they put that team together, like whether they have the makeup, like the face paint, or they
Yeah,
doing the day one ish, the Uso
I
penitentiary,
would.
everything's always getting over with them. Always. Split
And
them
this
up
is
back together, then they're still just as electric. You're still cheering for them.
This is a real technicality, and I'm going to use every loophole I can find to squeeze one in. Uh, the Hardys.
Yeah,
You want
I
to
mean,
talk about longevity?
yeah,
I know. We're only looking at from here to here, but they're still going, and they've been from here to here. Like, even their current tag team title runs, the quest for gold that they were on, or whatever Matt called it.
yeah,
It you call it the belt collecting, but like we just said with FTR, they've been everywhere. They've won just about every title, and that was a really big flash of lightning. Not to get sidetracked. Lou, what you got? Who else you gonna throw out there?
I, I'm with you when you come to FTR and the revival. I can't choose anyone better.
Bro, he kind of shut the whole conversation down with throwing FTR out there. Like you could argue Young Bucks. We're talking about being multiple companies, winning multiple titles, longevity. Like they've they're in that conversation. I know it's a real sore spot with a lot of people, but the Bucks O Youth
they
are
started their own company.
started their own company. Like
It's
uh
tough. I would say this, right? For
so
me, my top three, right, would be FTR, the Usos, and Motor City Machine Guns, and then the New Day.
see I it's so hard not to put Motor City Machine Guns on there. But if I had to do a top three, it would be FTR,
God damn.
FTR, Young Bucks, and fuck it'd probably be Motor City or no, the Wyatts haven't done that much.
Yeah, the Shield. I mean,
The Shield, you could argue, but I
but they
feel
came
like they
in
always did
in
things
that
as a
era.
trios.
Well, I mean, they did have that run where Seth and Dean, like,
Yeah,
they
it's
won
true.
tag titles, but then that's what also they split when Roman
Yeah,
ended up leaving.
the Outriders.
That, yes, the Outrunners. And then that's Thunder.
Yes,
I heard that through the microphone.
bro.
Yeah, that was nuts.
What cheese? Yeah, yeah.
I heard that in the microphone. That was crazy. Um,
Bro, that was a lot of shit. That shook the walls.
uh, I do like to call it the Young Bucks. I say like the Golden Lovers. I have the
That's
second.
fair. My only argument with the Golden Lovers is they break up more than a bad love story.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw. Okay, I'm gonna throw a team in there too. Not one that like very many people know, and if you don't know, you should be checking out some indie wrestling. Miracle Generation is like on the indie scenes. They're handling business like wrestling top notch names. They just got done working with the Grizzly Young Veterans. They also got done working MXM. Held longest tag title run where IWTV. They also held like they're all over the place. Like pretty solid squad. I put them in this era. Just like one of the great tag teams of this era. They actually were featured on the top 100. I think they were in the top 25 tag teams this year for
What era are we doing? What like year wise from when to when?
16 to 2006
Okay,
or 16 to 26.
never mind. Sorry. Uh,
Also,
Briscoes.
Golden Balls, the Briscoes.
The
Well, and
Briscoes.
so that's weird because I wanted to say the Briscoes too because the Briscoes clearly in this era we're tearing it up, and I 100% was like, yo, they have to be in the top five.
Easily.
Yeah, especially because we talking about longevity wise, like those guys have been around for, those guys were around forever.
Yes, sir. We them boys.
We them boys. Lou, who you got?
The only other one that I could think of is the Lucha Brothers.
That's fair.
That's a good pick.
They've multiple places, multiple titles, longevity. Hint, hint. WWE
Well, they just teased them for AAA.
and AAA. Yeah.
Come on, I want to watch
Uh,
them. I don't watch them on your YouTube channel.
yeah.
I'm still like, I mean,
I
go ahead.
I still like Street Profits, but it's like I said, the fact that it's only been NXT and WWE for them is what really holds me back.
Yeah,
Especially since we're talking about a lot of people who have been like around the world.
I thought another tag team in there, even though they weren't really around for a long time, but the impact that they made though was crucial. Was the Golden Role Models, like Sasha and Bailey.
Sasha and Bailey was a solid one.
Solid
Uh,
ass.
Sasha and Naomi, like that. Despite what happened to them, like that would have been. I feel like that would have been so solid.
Also, let's be fair. Whether you know them as iconic or the inspiration, they belong in that category.
I feel like that's a bit of a reach.
The only thing,
I don't.
the only thing that they're good for, the only thing that they're good for is for my imagination.
that
That's wild.
is that is
That is our
absolutely
show, folks. No.
yeah. On that note, toodaloo, bitch. What's up? It's your boy Twitch Graves. Thank you for checking out this episode. If you haven't already, make sure you like and follow us on YouTube, Spotify, Rumble, Facebook, Apple Podcasts. We're also on Instagram, TikTok, Threads, Blue Sky, and Twitch at 3CountPod. Twitter and X, 3count_pod. While you're at it, head on over to Pro Wrestling Tees or foryourwear.com and make sure you buy our merchandise. That was talking, they won't run their mouth when them shadows start popping, body start